This week on Welcome to the Great Room,
Growing
FM
up, I
Stokes.
literally just anytime someone told me I could do something, I replaced the faith with fear. So I literally just said, you know what, I can't do it. Somebody said you could be a pilot, you could be anything you want to be in the world, but I always replaced it with something else. So as I got older and started looking at, man, maybe just some of the things they told me was true. So I said, you know what, if I'm gonna do this music thing, if I'm gonna be this artist, let me replace that fear with faith. So I was like, you know what, let's go with faith music. And then later on, I changed it to shorten it so that way it wouldn't be, this gimmicky thing. So I put my last name in it, so it created the FM Stokes. So that's where it comes from.
Make sure to like and subscribe at YouTube. Welcome to the Great Room for more great episodes.
Man, growing up, I literally just anytime someone told me I could do something, I replaced the faith with fear. So I literally said, "What? I can't do it." Somebody said you could be a pilot, you could be anything you want to be in the world, but I always replaced it with something else. So as I got older and started looking at, maybe just some of the things they told me was true. So I said, you know what, if I'm gonna do this music thing, if I'm gonna be this artist, let me replace that fear with faith. So I was like, you know what, let's go with faith music. And then later on, I changed it to shorten it so that way it wouldn't be, this gimmicky thing. So I put my last name in it, so it created the FM Stokes. So that's where it comes from.
Great room. Come on, experience something special. Your love, how your soul reacts to this groove. Yeah. Don't move, don't you miss out on a thing that's brand new. You're gonna laugh and dance and sing along too. I'm sorry, standing here too, because I can break this more for you. Don't you come away, don't you stay. Listen to me, I'm getting welcome to the great room.
Relax, unwind, everybody just enjoy yourself. Let's laugh, everybody just jump back. Relax, unwind, everybody just enjoy yourself. Let's laugh, let's laugh.
I want to welcome everybody to the Great Room, where everything is great. Our guests doing great things, and even our studio audience doing great things too, right along with me, the great DJ Big Sway. Now I want y'all to help me to introduce my girl, Ms. Law.
Thank you everyone. I want to thank you for coming out and welcome to the Great Room. We got a lot in store for you today. How y'all feeling today? Yes, I'm happy to hear that. Well, we're going to have a little bit of a conversation before, because I like to talk to my people. I like to talk to you. I like to talk to the audience. So today, I want to talk about these 50-50 relationships first. My thing is, I don't know where these millenniums come from, or millenniums. Yeah, I know what I mean. Millennials. I got to get the word right. But they believe in 50-50 relationships. I guess that's like a new age to me, because I'm more traditional. I'm like old school, like back in the day. I don't believe in putting a number on the relationship. Like you 50%. I mean, if I make $100, I gotta give you 50 for the house. No, it should be more like we take care of each other. It should be like even across the board. We give the same energy. You know what I'm saying? Your needs, I make sure they're taken care of. Same with mine, no matter what it is. Everybody chips in. I don't believe in 50-50. I believe in let's make it work and just do it together. How about you? Big Fred?
I agree. Well, I will say it depends on the situation. If you're in a 50-50 relationship, hopefully both of y'all doing two separate things. You put your money together. I mean, it depends. It just depends on the situation.
But 50-50.
Not really things together and dividing it down and making sure y'all happy. So, say for instance, I will pay all the bills in my house and stuff for my lady, right?
Okay.
And then with her job, she getting all the money built up to go on vacations and stuff, so we can kick it. So it just depends on the circumstances.
Okay,
You know
well,
what I'm
if that's your definition of 50-50, I like that.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
All right. Well, anybody out there, if you are into 50-50 relationships and that's your definition, I like that. But you're going to do you, and it's going to work out for you. But anyhow, we'll be right back. And when we return, I have a guest for you, FM Stokes. Stay tuned.
Supposed to be. Now you keep me wicked and frustrated. Every day we separated. Barely speaking, I can't. You had my heart and now it's dated. Mrs. Won't you say it? It's not too late. And if you need a little time that I'm okay with. Remember the first time we met. Remember that we were perfect match. I just want that old thing. Communicate, that's all I ask. James ain't got no time for that. I give you the respect that you give me, and that's a fact, boy. 'Cause
I'm worthy of you giving me your best. You gotta love me right, 'cause I'm worthy. It's right or wrong, wrong or right. You gotta make that choice tonight, baby. Ooh, if you wanted my love, baby, all you got to do is come over. If you really want it. If you wanted my love, baby, all you got to do is get up on it, baby.
Everyone, welcome, FM Stokes.
What's up, man? How you doing, Ms. Law?
How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's great to have you. I would like to thank you for coming. Oh Lord, I would like to first say that I am a fan of your music.
Thank you. Thank you.
When I first heard your music for the first time, I was blown away. I was taken because I was pleasantly surprised. I tell you, I mean, you have a lot of versatility, a lot of variety. You got smooth, you got that head bobbing music, you know what I'm saying? And it's all motivational and inspirational, you know? And that's what I love about it. Now, FM Stokes. So tell us, where did the name FM Stokes come from?
Basically, man, growing up, I literally just, anytime someone told me I could do something, I replaced the faith with fear. So I literally just said, you know what? I can't do it. Somebody said you could be a pilot. You could be anything you want to be in the world, but I always replaced it with something else. So as I got older and started looking at, you know, man, maybe just some of the things they told me was true. So I said, you know what? If I'm going to do this music thing, if I'm going to be this artist, let me replace that fear with faith. So let's go with faith music. And then on, I changed it to short. So that way we, you know, this gimmicky thing. So I put my last name.
Like that. That's thinking. Through, you know, in this hip hop music, trying to get the truth across, to your audience? Is it challenging to focus on that?
From triumphs, wisdom, and advice to people who may have went through what you went through. So now that you've been through, you can say, hey man, if you listen to me, I promise you, this what I'm saying to you, you're gonna experience it. And if you experience, you're gonna get the same hardship. So maybe let me give you a little bit of advice. That way, if you see two forks in the road, get the ladder.
Okay.
So it's some people hear some, then I got a bit of me.
Okay.
I like a little structure. So I'm at a point where sometimes I also tell people, if I put my hands on you twice, the third time I'm gonna take my hands off. So it's almost like trying to tell them. And some people don't listen, but us,
There you go.
all people, yeah.
There you go. Elpham Stokes has spoken, DJ Sway. Well, I know a lot of people wondering as well as I am. Now, where did Elpham Stokes grow up? I'm just curious.
I am from what I would call the old Atlanta, not new Atlanta.
Oh, the old Atlanta.
From the old Atlanta.
Okay.
Atlanta, Grady, baby. You would hear that round the town, around different cities, but most people that grew up here, man, they all claim Atlanta. So just Atlanta, Georgia. This has always been my home. So born and raised.
Born and raised, ain't been nowhere else. Don't plan on going nowhere else.
The visit, maybe, yeah, but yeah.
Well, I know the truth-based music is your calling, but how did you even get into music in the first place? What brought you to music?
Oh, man. As a child, my dad. I'm 5, 6 years old. I'm to my old school, and me being from the South, I didn't have just the South. I had everybody. Okay. So you to my New York to Memphis, Miami, Florida. You had all that, but the me listening to artists and not just the same old people created that drive. So, man, just all this music I had as a child, from R&B to 80s to 70s to rock and roll, all that created who I am today.
Oh, okay. There we go. Now we know Elpham Stokes. He got a lot for you guys. So make sure y'all check out his music. You know what I mean? So do that for me. But I would like to know, how do you balance it all? You got faith, you have family, and music. What's the secret to balance all of that?
There is no secret. You just go. Sometimes you may have a couple of bumps in the road, but and I've allowed some of those bumps to knock me off, but I got back up. It's like a song I got called "Let It Rain." Sometimes you get into these storms and you want this covering, but that covering may not hold all the time. So you may just have to let it rain on you for a little bit. So that way, if you go through the storm, finally you may make it out of those storms into some covering, and you'll be, there's battles, and we don't necessarily have to let the battles defeat us, but we got battles. We always have battles. Until a certain time, we always have battles. So you always, as I would say, put that faith over that fear and keep walking that long walk.
I definitely agree with that. You have to agree with that. Now, earlier in the show, before I got things going, there was a little bit of a conversation about 50-50 relationships. I would love Stokes' opinion on this topic.
Oh, man, 50-50. I think, well, like you said earlier, I think I heard it, man, they would what you define 50-50. Some 50-50 is defined as this person pays half of this person pays half of that. All depending on your household. Everybody tries to say, well, you should do it like I do it. And it necessarily may not work for that other household.
That's true.
And whatever works for you, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever works for you, you create that. But 50-50 for me, man, is literally, I think I heard DJ Sway say it, man, if you can provide in the times you can, and that person can give back, and y'all stay connected and keep a bridge from drowning, and that's what you do. That's how you work that out.
You know, they need to put that definition in a dictionary, 50-50 relationship, because I like that. I guess I kept hearing numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, half? I mean, who puts a number on it? But this makes more sense. You know, I'm glad you see it that way as far as 50-50.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what I will as well as those out there, what is next for Stokes? What's on that horizon? What you got coming up?
Oh man, currently working on a new project. I'm learning to do the business side of it now. Not so much just being an artist. I was just jump out there and no, it's and I got a lot of people saying, man, when this next album come? I say, look, I'm not signed no record label. I'm independent. So if I want to change the date, I can change the date. But working on a new project called Spiritual Gumbo. And I dedicated it to us, you know, from relationships to the government, politics, love, hate, whatever it is. I think with us, is everything has a spiritual aspect to it.
Okay.
So I think that, you know, if you can get past this, the spiritual part of it, which a lot of our battles are, it takes place in a spiritual situation. And if we can overcome them, we'll be great. But I also got a single coming out called Slide Through.
Ooh.
But I had likely a little bit in the box. I had to step out the box without actually stepping out of the box.
Okay, yeah.
So man, I can't wait for people to hear it. I got my inspiration from one of the Outcasts. So yeah. So
Kudos to that. Yes, Outcasts. What's up? Yeah, Inspire FM Stokes.
So but yeah, I can't wait for people to hear it.
Oh, I will make sure they hear it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I want to make sure it was still righteous. So I put certain words in, so hopefully people can understand. And if they don't, you got Google search. So.
Oh, they will. I promise you they will, because I did immediately when I had a chance to check it out. But one more thing I want to ask you, Stokes, what words of encouragement you think you can give for the up and coming truth focused artists, any artists that would like to break through into the music like you have?
Oh man, here's my thing. Never judge a book by titles mean nothing. I can have a title and that person can have a title, but that's my brother or that's my sister. And they ain't done me no wrong, so there's no need for me to change how I feel about that person, especially when you're dealing with music.
Yeah.
Now, I've learned to never burn bridges with people who take care of you.
That is true.
Because you never know when you need them.
That is true.
So I won't burn the bridge because it's a condition. That's just not who I am. I keep that bridge so I can cross that bridge. Whenever I see a troll, I can be able to cross that bridge and get away. So yeah. That's right. Yeah. So just keep your head up and go. You know, especially in his music thing, it can be fast, it can be slow. But I think when they don't never tell us, it takes time. Yes. It ain't a Zoom, because if we could Zoom, everybody be around here, be rich and either be broke, either one. So but yeah, I would tell artists, man, just take your time. Learn the business side of it. Yes. Because that's what we get it wrong. We missing is the business part. I hear doing it for the passion versus just doing it with a gimmick. It'll show. So, but yeah, I try to tell artists, man, just go. I light a gas on it and go. Put a fire on it and take off.
That part. Yeah. Okay, I'm loving it. Well, guys, y'all just don't understand. We got some hot music in store for you from FM Stokes coming right on up. So when we return, FM Stokes, everybody. Don't go nowhere.
Almost did it to him, yeah, we about that life. Don't trip, bro, when I say Christ. It's evident that evidence saved my life. Rebirth on the earth, let me give my body. Roughneck on my MC, life is real on the trail, find that light. Light hood, light to the world. First class tickets on a J-Lux fly. That's right, put it down, no frills, pick a chill, keep it real. hold a rest slow. Kicking in the doors on my way up. Girl from the scene, free step of vigilant, be vigilant. We don't lose, hallelujah. All my brews go boom on the place. And there it, you can see just how we rock. My raps are cold, a many colors. Another strike, represent. That's what I do. And New Orleans, where